I think that just to step back to kind of explain to folks listening is like Evermuse is becoming a public benefit corporation. This came from a conversation that Eric Ries had on the I think on Lenny's podcast. Or no, it was the YC podcast actually, where he
Hmm.
goes into his new book, Incorruptible, is how to set up a company that stays essentially loyal to its mission and doesn't get hijacked by kind of investor pressures of just optimizing for just one thing, just profit over everything else, and just investor returns over everything else. And his number one recommendation was just become a PBC, become a public benefit corporation, a simple category in the Delaware registration, which means you're still a C-Corp, you're still a for-profit company, but you're kind of announcing to the world and to your investors that you do not intend to optimize for shareholder returns at all costs. It's not an only vector of optimization. You're allowed to, and in fact you have to balance it with employee wellness and with the kind of mission statement that you choose for the company, which is really really nice. So we're kind of thinking about what do we want our mission statement to be, and essentially, we're a for-profit company. We serve our customers above everything else, but in various cases where a move would be profitable but go counter to our mission, counter to our values, we have the legal standing to not take this. Which it's absurd that we have to take any steps for that to be the case, but that's sort of the business climate and the legal climate in business today. Is if you're just a regular C corp, you have to optimize for shareholder value at the cost of everything else legally. You could be sued for that and be removed for that if you don't do it. So taking this step is going to be very important to protecting the mission, and we're very excited about it. We're excited that our investors understand the importance of this and are okay with it, and we're excited that there's a vehicle to do this to build the type of company we want.
And what again is your draft of that public benefit statement? What are you thinking?
Yeah, well, it's not written yet, but it's kind of a first take. But I think what we want is to our mission is to help technology companies stay aligned with human needs and motivations of their customers and the general community. And so this is what we're building. And if someone came in and say, "Hey, you could make a lot more money by spying on people for ads," we can say, "No, no, that's not our mission. In fact, we cannot pursue a path that's purely goes against our mission." It's very exciting, and it kind of keeps us honest, and it keeps us on the path regardless of who's the CEO, right? Regardless of who's running it, they agree to sign on to the mission and run the company with that mission in mind, and they're it makes everything very clear. So I think that's pretty exciting.